So actually, Siberian tiger itself is quite aggressive. So now you could see for this shuttle bus, it is protected by some of the wire and also the cage, because we don't want to have the tigers shutting on the glasses of the shuttle bus. So today we will take the number 8 shuttle bus, and we're able to watch the daily routines for the Siberian tigers. And also we have a number 14. This is what we call the challenge bus. I believe you could feel the intensity of this car, and also you could see some of the scratch from the Siberian tigers. You could see all of these paint, they have been scratched out by the paws of the tigers. And also if you look closer to this shuttle bus, actually also protect some of the tire, and because we don't want the tigers to attack the vehicle and also to attack the glass of the shuttle bus. So it is quite a challengeable experience for the visitors if you take the number 14 shuttle bus. So actually today when I came here, we also bring some of the gifts for the tiger cubs. As we are approaching to the Year of Tiger, of course, we will present some of the gifts to these lovely cubs. And also we have another guest, and he is the breeder of the lovely triplet of the tiger cubs. So let's welcome Mr. Zhang Xu. Good afternoon. I'm the breeder from the Siberian Tiger Park. My name is Zhang Xu. So actually, he is the breeder, and also some people call him the Tiger Dad. So actually, he was born in 1993, and he has been raised and breeding the tiger cubs for 2 to 3 years. So today, we will visit his kids, these triplet tiger cubs. Now it's time for us to board the shuttle bus. To all the viewers, listeners from the CNR and viewers from CGTN, make sure you leave a comment with us. If you want to hear some of the stories about the tigers and the tiger cubs, make sure you leave a comment. Alright, we're about to depart. So right now we would like to show you a video, because earlier we already captured some of the footage of the triplets. Maybe we could have a better understanding of the triplets. Alright, now we are entering into the Siberian Tiger Park. So this is the first gate. So in this area, we leave one door open and also leave one door closed. This to make sure that all of these tigers will not go out from the tiger park. So before we enter into the habitat of the triplets, so we want to have a chat with Mr. Zhang Xu, who is the breeder of the triplets. So from on the right side, you are able to see some of the footages of the lovely tiger cubs. So if you look at these tiger cubs, actually this is quite different from the traditional Siberian tiger. So I believe the breeder maybe is quite familiar with all of these tiger cubs. Well, I spend a lot of time with the tigers. I understand the expression about the tigers and also their behavior. For some of them, they're quite outgoing, and some of them, they tend to stay alone. So Zhang Xu, so maybe you are the breeder for the triplets. So do you raise other tigers? So Mr. Zhang Xu, actually, he is the breeder for 14 tigers altogether. So any stories to share with us, so we could better understand the different status of the tigers. So for the triplets, actually I raised them since they were born. So for these 3 tiger cubs, they're quite lovely and also they're quite energetic. It is quite an interesting experience for me to raise these 3 tigers. For the visitors, maybe they don't have a lot of opportunities to get to know these tigers. So I have more chance to get along with them. So Zhang Xu, maybe you also pay attention to our campaign, the global naming campaign. So now I would like to read some of the recommendations from our viewers, because this campaign has already lasted for 1 week. We have already received some of the recommendation from the Chinese viewers and also the global viewers. And some people are trying to insert the elements of Winter Olympic Games into the name for these triplets. And also some people are saying maybe the triplets could be called Dongdong, Beibei, or Huhu, which literally the name of the Siberian tiger. And also for some of the viewers, they are foodie. They would like to name the Siberian tigers after different dishes. So I will ask the breeder, so which one is your favorite? So I think I'm quite impressed by some of the viewers. They also integrate the element of the Winter Olympic Games into the names of the 3 tiger cubs, especially in the northeastern part of China. We also like the winter sports, so we think maybe we could consider that choice. So now we are officially entering into the habitat of the Siberian tiger. So after we enter this gate, we're about to enter into the habitat of the triplets. Can you give us more introduction about the triplets? So what is the environment is like for the triplets? So this place will simulate the forest area for the tigers. So we have simulated mountains, forest, and also the water areas. So on a daily basis, the mom will take the 3 tiger cubs to go outside and do some exercise. Alright, now we are about to enter into the habitat of the triplets. So just pay attention to our camera to see whether you could find these 3 tiger cubs. Actually, for the 3 tiger cubs, they are quite energetic. Actually, they go to different places, and also they try to mark their territory inside of the Siberian Tiger Park. So to all the viewers, if you have any recommendation of the names for the triplets, make sure you leave a comment. Alright, now we are able to find 1 tiger cub. So for the viewers, maybe they're not able to tell the differences for the triplets. Do you have any tips? So for the male tiger cub, actually, he is larger in size. For example, if you look at this male tiger cub, it is bigger than the two female tiger cubs. And also, if you look at the pattern on his head, it's also different. So if the triplets are standing side by side, the biggest size is the male tiger cub. And for the female tiger cubs, you could look at the pattern on their head. Actually, they are in the shape of a heart. So we could tell the gender for the three triplets. So maybe we're able to see another footage to show younger triplets and then to see whether they have grown in the past few days. So except for this one, on the other side, we are able to see another tiger cub. So in this area, I believe you could already see another tiger cub. Which is this one? This is actually a female tiger cub. Just pay attention to the patterns on her head. It's in the shape of a heart. So Zhang Xu, as a breeder, can you tell us more about your story? Why do you want to choose to become a breeder? I think this is quite by chance. I saw the recruitment post, and also I think I feel very proud to protect the animals and to protect the Siberian tiger. For myself, I really love pets and also really love animals. So actually it's quite common for people to keep a cat or a dog as pets. I think this is quite a unique experience to raise tigers. Do you still remember your first time when you came here? So when I first came here, I received a lot of training. So right at the beginning, I could see for some of the tigers, they're quite aggressive. I was a little bit frightened because I don't know what to do. Because if you just look at the tigers, you could actually feel their atmosphere and also feel they're quite aggressive to human. So right now the tiger is trying to come near to the vehicle, so we have to start the engine because we don't want the tiger to come closer to the shuttle bus, or they may want to hit the tire. So once again, make sure you leave a comment. So I believe many people are watching the live streaming from a number of social media platforms. If you want to ask any questions about the tiger cubs, make sure you leave a comment. So I also want to ask a question to the breeder. What is their daily routine? So as the tigers, they belong to the catamount animals. So actually they would like to travel in the evening. They are quite energetic in the evening hours. But now it's daytime, it seems like they're quite a little bit lazy. And for these few days, it's quite cold. So a few days ago, for all of these Siberian tigers, they would like to stay in their own house, in own place, which is indoors, so they want to keep themselves warm. Now I would already see some of the comments from our viewers. They're saying that for the tigers, they really look like a big cat. And I believe it is quite strange for them to see humans. For all of the triplets, they are raised by their mother, so they don't quite get used to be around of human beings. So that's why today we are taking this designated shuttle bus. to show you some of the footage about the tigers. And also some of the comments are saying they think the tails of the tigers are quite cute. And some of the viewers they already realize that the heart-shaped pattern on their head. So some of the viewers mentioned Wandashan. This is also one of the tigers that has been rescued by the Siberian Tiger Park. So for this Siberian Tiger Park, its mission is to save some of the wild animals, especially the Siberian tiger. So the purpose to establish the Siberian Tiger Park is to preserve the species of the Siberian Tiger Park. And also we want to build the largest breeding center for Siberian tigers in the world. So right now, it accommodates over thousands of the Siberian tigers. So this time for the naming campaign, we also want to attract more people to pay attention to the conservation and the protection of the Siberian tiger. Because in the past, this species is endangered. So right now, with our efforts, right now we are seeing more Siberian tigers. So now we could see the tiger cub is trying to find his mom. So we have to change the location of the camera frequently so that we can capture every move of all of these Siberian tiger. So another question to the breeder. For the triplets, so what is the current situation for the triplets? I think right now for the tiger cubs, they're still quite young. Because for an adult tiger, it's quite large in size. These are just tiger cubs. And also for the breeders, they have done a lot of work to train the tigers. For example, we will bring live poultry to all of these tigers. And also we will have special sessions so that for all of these tigers, they could feel they like living in the wild places. And also today we have a special session. We would like to feed the Siberian tigers. We have already prepared some of the live chicken and also the live poultry. Let's see how all of these tigers catch and prey all of those food. For the triplets and also for their mother, they will eat meat about 15 kilograms per day. And also we will insert some of the vitamin and also salt to make sure all of their food are nutritious. As this place is a simulation of the wild situation, so maybe they need more energy per day. Once again, we have to adjust the position of the camera in order to better capture all of these tigers. So when will they eat? So they will eat in the afternoon hours. So in winter, we will bring all of the food indoors. So except for the live poultry, what other food will we deliver to the tigers? So basically, we will provide chicken and also we will provide some pork to the tigers. And also for one of the viewers, he said he never sees such large size of the tiger and also the snow. I believe these viewers probably come from the southern part of China. And some viewers are asked the question, do they feel cold? Actually, for all of these tigers, especially the Siberian tigers, they're quite fluffy and also they have very thick fur. So it will protect them from the coldness. So each day we only feed one time for these tigers to make sure that they are nutritious. So what's the appetite? How's the appetite for all of these tigers? So we will have a lot of consideration about the diet of the tigers. Except for the live poultry, we'll also put more food to the tigers. So for the tigers, on a daily basis, they could eat about like 10 to 15 kilograms of meat per day. Just pay attention to the lovely triplets. So now you can see we have one female tiger, the tiger mom, and he is actually accompanying the triplets. So once again, this is the live streaming featured by the CMG Group and the CNR. So earlier, we have launched the global naming campaign for the Siberian tigers. So now the campaign has lasted for 1 week. So that's why today we come to the Siberian Tiger Park to bring you the live coverage so you could understand what is the current situation of the triplets and how's their life. So if you want to join the global naming campaign, make sure you download the application from CMG Group or the CNR, and then you are able to provide your suggestion and recommendation. And in the past 1 week, we received a lot of recommendations. For some of the foodies, they just name all of these triplets after dishes. I think in the future, if we ask them, like for example, we call these tiger cups as the name of the dishes, maybe each time when the breeder calls the tiger cubs, he will feel hungry. And in terms of the location, and some people are simply recommending that maybe we should just call them Dongdong, Beibei, and Hu Hu. And also some people were saying maybe we should name the tiger cubs in relation to the elements of the Winter Olympic Games. So actually today we bring some gifts for the triplets. And today you are able to see how the tigers hunt for the poultries. So for some of the viewers asking the question, if they feel cold, whether we provide heating to all of these tigers. So where do they sleep? So for the tiger cubs, they actually sleep indoors. And of course, we provide the heating to the tiger cubs. And for the adult tigers, they have different choices. If they want to stay outside, they could stay outdoors. So for these few days, it's quite cold, and even though we open the door for their house, they don't want to go back, they don't want to go outside. They would tend to stay indoors because it is quite cold. Now we are able to see the tiger mom and also the triplets. I think this is rarely seen. Treat for each day for the triplets. They will go after the female tiger. I think it's quite difficult for us to see that scenario in half an hour. So in this area, we have only one tiger mom and the triplets. But in the other places of the tiger parks, so for the tigers, they will live together. So why is that? So for the triplets, actually they are raised by the tiger mom. we would like to offer more spaces to them. So we would like to make this place a simulation of the real forest. Once again, let's change the position of the camera. Let's see what they're doing right now. In this area, actually it belongs to these 4 tigers. So in this area, it is quite large in size. So they may want to travel to different parts of the tiger park. And for some of the viewers are asking whether these tiger cubs go to school. No, actually for the tiger cubs, they will be raised by their moms. And for the breeders, his responsibility is to deliver food to these tigers. So maybe we could ask the daily routine for the breeder. Actually, it is quite dull. Every morning I change my uniform and then I would try to look at these 4 tigers to make sure that they're safe and healthy. And also I will clean their house and disinfect their house, and then I will feed the tigers. So which one eats a lot? I believe the male tiger cub eats a lot. So for the tiger mom, first of all, she would provide the food to his babies. So after the triplets finish their meal, and then the tiger mom will start to eat. And of course, for all of these tigers, they are quite interested for the live poetry. So soon we will have this live poetry ready, and we're about to deliver the food to the tigers. Now I would like to adjust the camera again. Now we are seeing the tiger mom is approaching to the shuttle bus. If you look at this one, I think it's quite different because she looks quite fierce and aggressive. Another question from the viewer is said whether the breeder will have some direct interaction with the tigers. Well, not really, because they are aggressive in nature. This is to protect the animal and to protect the breeder. However, if the tiger mom is pregnant, and maybe we will take care of the tiger. So in September, when these triplets are only like 3 months old, I will have some chance to touch some of these triplets. So now I would like to show you another footage. So this will show how the tigers strike the UAVs. I would like to show you some of the details for this tiger mom. If you look at the footage on the right side, now you could see for the tigers, they're trying to attack and hit the UAV. So for the tigers, it is easy for them to jump as high as 2 meters. Alright, now our live chicken is about to arrive. We have already delivered 1 chicken. Let's move around, move the camera on the other side of the park. Now you could see for all of the tigers, they're paying attention to the live chicken. So for the tiger mom, after she sees the live poultry, then she would like to share the food with her kids.
网友留言说大型吃播现场。好啊，大家现在那个鸡还在，就是4只老虎，3只3胞胎的小老虎。
All right, now you're able to see the tiger mom and also the triplets. They're about to enjoy the meal.
其实大家看就是这只东北虎体态比较大，但是它还是特别灵巧的，就像刚才抓鸡的画面。
So even though you could see for the tiger mom, she is quite large in size, but she is quite agile. So for the 3 triplets, they are quite young, they don't know how to eat. So first of all, for the tiger mom, she will seize the poultry first, and then she will separate the food and bring the food to the triplets.
看就暴露年龄了，对，是暴露年龄的网友。还有说这是之前那个片子里的小老虎，就是我们刚才放插片当中那3只。
So just now we have shown you a video about the triplets. So for the triplets, they already grown up, but still they are quite young in their age. After all of these triplets, they only age a few months. So after at least 1 year old, you start to get stronger. So even though they're 1 year old, they're not big enough, they will still grow. So now you could see for these triplets, they are relaxing. And also the live chicken is put by his side. Actually, you could see for these lovely tiger cubs, they don't know how to eat the chicken because it is quite hard. The bones are quite hard for the tiger cubs. Actually, they're trying to eat the chicken. They try to polish their teeth with the bones. So for many people come here, they are not just visiting this place. They're trying to get more like knowledge about the wild animals. So the reason why we want to protect some of the wild animals because some of the species are endangered. So here I would like to take this opportunity to call on all the viewers to protect the Siberian tiger, to protect the wildlife. So make sure you download the CCTV application, the CMG official application, and also every day we will show you some of the videos about the tiger cubs and the triplets. And also you're able to join us for the global naming campaign. So once again, how to join the global naming campaign? There are many channels for you to join this campaign. For example, if you open up the official account of the CMG, you could search Heilongjiang'a Station and then you're able to see this global naming campaign. And also you could also follow the public account of the CNR Voice of China. You could also get accessible to the information about the global naming campaign. So all in all, there were many means for you to join the global naming campaign. So if you want to recommend some of the names for the triplets, make sure you leave a comment with us. Maybe in the end, your recommendation will be the names for the triplets. And for the global naming campaign will continue until the end of January. And also on the New Year's Eve, we're about to announce the names for the
大家可以
triplets.
也可以把这个对于虎年自己的一些新年的愿望呀和期
And
待呀，
also, you
放
could
到我们
also
的这个弹
leave
幕或者是评论当
your
中。
comments.
然后我
For example, what are some of your New Year wishes for the year of Tiger?
大家这个新年的愿望都能实现。
And of course, with the company of the triplets, we wish all of your dreams come true in the year of Tiger.
时间还是有限的。其实，在我们直播快结尾的时候，我想请张旭。
So as we have come to the end of our live coverage, I would like to ask the breeder again,
影响对各位网友，呼吁大家有没有想
any thoughts you want to share with our
自
viewers?
己感觉吧，就是饲养东北虎，就是比
So
较
for myself, I feel quite proud to raise the Siberian tigers.
长大就是特别有成就感。
I also I could see for the tiger cubs, they're growing up day after day. So I consider them as my kids. I feel quite honored and also I'm quite proud. So I call on all the people
更好的环境啊，大家
to protect the environment, to protect the Siberian tiger.
生态环境当中，
So yes, we do need to have a good environment so that we can better protect the wildlife.
园区当中来
So if you have time, I strongly advise
让孩子们
for the parents, you could bring your kids and come to the Siberian Tiger Park. It's not just about the entertainment, it could also educate them to protect the wildlife and to protect the Siberian tigers.
在今年的时候，其实东北虎林园当中还会有一些喜讯传出来，是不是？
And actually, this year, we will have more good news coming out from the Siberian Tiger Parks.
发情的季节，就是它基本上就是在今年
So actually, in January, it is the mating season for the Siberian tigers. So in about April or May,
虎年，然后虎
and we
年
will have
东北虎
more
林园
tiger
会有一些
babies
喜讯哈，有一些
born
像这样
from
胞胎
the
宝宝小
Siberian
虎
Tiger
样的小
Park.
狗仔出生。
So we will have more tigers, just like the triplets we are seeing today.
特别节目，也许
So if you want to pay attention to the Siberian tigers, make sure you stay tuned with our program.
让他给大家分享
And of course, we will keep you updated on the daily routines of the Siberian
已
tiger.
经40多分钟了，时间有限哈，大家如
非常感谢张旭哈，今天
So
能够
once
给
again, I would
给
like
我
to
们
thank
给我
the
们这个
breeder
央视新闻或者是
for his introduction about the Siberian tigers, and also he answered a lot of questions about the tiger cubs. I believe right now you have more understanding about the triplets.
收尾阶段也这个请我们的张旭许下新年愿望。
So in the end, I would like to ask the breeder to make some New Year wishes in the year of tiger.
还是就祝祖国繁荣昌盛吧。祝
I
大
wish
家
my country
都有
prosperous
虎虎生威。
and also all the best wishes to our viewers. And also I would like to wish all of these tigers to grow healthy. And this is all my wishes for the new year.
我们接下来
So in the very end, I would like to show you a footage about the Siberian tigers, not just the cubs, but the Siberian tigers.
张旭说还是有点讲究的，因为他们都是兄弟，是吧？
对
So in this park, actually we have many tigers
然后从小在一起
and
生
their
长，所以
brothers and sisters
会比较合群嘛。
as they
正常
grow
在野外
up
情况下
together,
他们都是
so they get along with each other. But if they live in the wild
对对对。
places, maybe they're quite aggressive. But if they are growing up in the Siberian Tiger Park, they're just like brothers and sisters and they're quite close with each
大家都
other.
太怕这个车了哈。
So for these tigers, they are not afraid of the shuttle bus because every day we have this sightseeing shuttle bus coming inside of the Siberian Tiger Park. And if you look at the scratches on the shuttle bus, all of these are left by these tigers. Once again, thank you very much for the breeder for your excellent introduction about the Siberian tigers. And in the future, we will share with you more stories about the Siberian tigers. Now we have come to the end of today's live streaming.
好，大家可以持续关注总台黑龙江。
Make sure you stay tuned with us, follow the official account of CMG, CGTN, and CNR Voice of China, and make sure you pay attention to our global naming campaign.
它的名字就是你起的。
Please scan the QR code and leave your recommendation for the names. See you next time.